So guys, I'm out here real quick trying to fix this the locking mechanism, because this, obviously this unlocks and locks in the door, and there's a little piece in here. So I'm gonna show you guys. It's a little temporary. Well, actually it's not temporary because I've done this plenty of times before. So this one right here, where's that? Right, okay, so there's a little hole in there. That little thing right there. See, so it comes in and out. That's for the door to lock. That's for the up and down thing, to do it. So if I can see it through the camera, where'd I put it at? Oh, right here. Okay. So this is to lock and unlock. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in there. I'm gonna have this little rubber piece right here. You can get any rubber silicone piece. You stab a little hole through it with a knife, or maybe like this. You just poke a little hole, and you only want to poke a little one because you're gonna force this rod. You're gonna force like the end of this rod. You're gonna shove it in there, with the little hole that you have. You're gonna shove it in there, and it's gonna hold on to it because it's a tight fit. Usually I have silicone to put in there, like inside of it, and fill it up, but I don't today. Let's see if I can fix that. I was originally coming to the speakers, but it looks like maybe, I don't know what this is to. This is a whole different harness, but it looks like the speaker wires got taken out. Maybe the other side has it, but that sucks. I need to buy some stuff. I might have some stuff to do that for the wiring to my speakers, because I have extra speakers laying around, some scars. So yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and fix this little problem real quick. It's been in there shuffling every time I drive, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix that, see what that goes to. Alright, so I was able to get it in there. Where is it at? Okay, I'm trying to find it. It's right here. Just fixed it. Where's that? Am I just blind or? Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's right there, right here, right? Now it's shoved in there. It's wedged in there. So you guys can't really see too much. If it gets in there and focuses, I'm trying to. Let's see. Right here. Reviewed the video, and you can see the part that I'm talking about. So pretty much I got that rubber piece that I showed you, poked a little hole, so that way the bracket could force its own size hole, so it hugs it. Like I said, I usually put silicone in there, or you put like Gorilla Glue, that way it stays. But see, this thing wouldn't unlock and it wouldn't lock and unlock from this side. So let's see if it does it now. You'll hear it in the video. Let's see. Yeah, well, it sounds like it fell off. So let's see. I usually have to put silicone. Yeah, it fell down. I usually have to put silicone and let it dry. It worked. I did it with these ones in the back. So these right here, I've done it with those. I have it in there somewhere. Can't see them actually. I don't know where they're at, but I've done it in this car before. I have to get this to stay. So to keep it on, I'm gonna see if I can figure out something with these zip ties to help hold it. I'm gonna see if I can figure something out. I'll probably put one in a circle around the rod itself, and then slide one through it, so that way I can put it up there. Let's see. Gotta figure this one out. Okay, I think I might be a genius. Okay, so there's a zip tie, right? Okay, so what I did, let me see if it's on all the way. Actually, it does. Now that I'm looking at here, it doesn't look on all the way. Yeah. Okay, so this is forcing the rod in though. So I put the zip tie tail in through this way, coming towards the door, and then I put the end of the zip tie on the opposite side so it forces the bar in. Now I just need to tighten it all the way, and hopefully it works, because the bigger part's on the outside forcing that in, and it should make it stay. So let's see. Ask, how are you even pulling it? Well, I stuck this part out through the hole that's right here in my door, and I pulled it. So all I can do is see if it worked now. It's working. Look, the thing's moving. Shit, boy, I didn't know how I was gonna figure that one out. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. What the fuck? Hey, bro, call me. I got a repair kit for your door, dog. Let's see. Okay, it's right there. Let's see. I don't know if it'll stay on though. It's on both sides. Technically, it should. But if it falls out, I think I can see what I did wrong. I just gotta angle it more. Let's see. I'm gonna put the key thing on the other side if I can find it. Oh, right here. Let's see. Let's see if the fucking thing stays focused. Yeah, staying on there, and it's through the actual hole that the rod goes in, so I don't think it'll slip off. Hopefully not. I'm not gonna lie, that other one didn't work, but what I did is I put the zip tie through the circle, and it has on the end of the rod, it has a corner like this. So I put the thing through the circle, the zip tie through the circle, if I can find it for you guys. See, it's through the circle, and then I put the hook on top of it right there. So now it's bonded together. The zip tie goes around the rod in through the hole, so in theory when that lifts, that has no choice but to lift. So I'm just gonna tighten it and we'll see how it works. That's the best I think I can get for now, unless I bought a clip, but those clips are hard to get and they break if you try to take them off anything. Alright, on that part that I told you you can put silicone through the rubber, it works, but I had the inside of this fucking thing, the inside of my tailgate. So there's a latch that comes from over here and a latch that comes over there. So that way when you pull this up, it releases on both sides and comes out. They use rods for everything on the Silverado. But I'm gonna see if I can snip the edge of this tail off and just leave that little part. But that's what it looks like. You guys see what I mean? How it wraps around it. Should in theory work. So we'll see. I'm gonna snip that thing and then see if it hangs. The real moment of truth. I think this one will really work. I don't see why it wouldn't. Let's see. If it fucking stays, I don't know why it's casting such a hard shadow. I mean, it's moving the whole rod. So, theory, fucking works. It shouldn't fail you, even if you gotta take a couple times to open your door. In theory, it shouldn't fail you. It shouldn't come off because it's snug. See? Yeah. Sorry, there's a bug on me. In theory, it should work. See? So, I mean, it's working. So, I'll let you know how it goes. But that's one way to fix it. I mean, if it works for the long run, keep it. Why not? You know, you don't have to go fetch those little parts. And those things break like easy. I mean, they work, but they do break, especially like in a place like Nevada. That shit breaks. It gets all hot and crusty, and like it wants to break. So I'm not gonna keep paying for those when I could buy a bag full of zip ties. just fix it whenever I need to, the same way I do with this part whenever it comes off. See? So I just drilled holes, one right here, and then so whenever it gets snapped off, it doesn't actually break anything. This snaps off because of metal, and I just redo it every time. That's a temporary long fix. So yeah, in theory my door should work now. But one thing that sucks is these doors did have speakers in them, and I don't know why they fucking stripped the thing. So stupid, bro. But I might have radio stuff in there. I'm gonna open the other door and see if the other door at least has it, so I can have one done. You know, we'll see how it goes. Mad because these doors already had wires like for the speaker, and somebody decided to strip the things off that I put on there. So maybe it's Dave or what for the wiring. I don't know why you pulled them off, but shit pisses me off because those should be able. Let me go see the speakers. Maybe I'm wrong. It's not impossible for me to be wrong. Maybe they're on the speakers. Alright guys, so that quick wrap around like this is, it just needs to be making contact with it. So it's funny, that speaker works. So I can put in my other one. That's hilarious, bro. This is one that makes it sound shitty. I gotta get new ones of these for sure. I do like these that have stereos back here, or speakers. I need to get tweeters or something right there. I could get that stuff at the swamp meet, but that stuff seems to work, bro. It's a trip. If I can make it stay, then I have some radio stuff somewhere. I just don't know. I gotta look. I think I might know where it's at. Let me see. See if I can at least keep some from this angle for you guys. If it falls, I'm sorry. Shit to myself and you guys. But that's an expensive phone, bro. I know you guys are like, oh, get what you actually need for this. Yeah, but the point is that it stays on. That's the whole point, is that it stays on. I get it, there's more secure ways and all this other stuff, but for now, I'm gonna just handle my business, dog. So that's on. My dad always made me afraid of wire work because we used to do houses, but he used to do like certain stuff, and he like made me like super afraid of it. So it's just funny that even though this is little, I'm doing it because he always taught me like, nah, I'm gonna get shocked, because he's been shocked multiple times. But it's funny because I live with I have what do you call it? A defibrillator inside of my chest. Not that it fucking matters, right? But it's just funny. So I know what it's like to really get shocked. And that shit ain't fun. I've never let that kind of stuff stop me though, like my defibrillator and stuff like that. I just didn't feel like it made sense to. I've always been super athletic, got boxed, all kinds of stuff, bro. Played sports my whole life. You know? Never really gave a fuck. Am I tripping? Oh, never mind. What? I have my juice right there. Yeah, well, I can't drink water with the juice, buddy. I'll drink it after. Okay, nothing's pulling out right now, so that's fine. If it pulls out later, I'll fix it this efficiently. That's in, and that's in. don't know if you guys can see too well. That's good for now. And then put this bad boy in. Make sure it goes in properly. There we go. And they're most likely gonna work. I just don't want to put it on because YouTube loves to copyright. So that's what it is for now. It's covered, it's cool, I'm not tripping. Say what you want, it works. I got some speakers in here for now. Plus this is a project, I'm not really fucking tripping. I mean, I'm tripping, but I'm not tripping, you know? It's just me trying to handle business by myself at the end of the day. Now let's go get the lock. And then I gotta put this on the handle actually. So, this. Wherever it wants to go. Oh yeah, I gotta hook that first right here on this part. That hooks in, and then this just pushes in, and then you're squared away. Then I gotta get the lock mechanism over here. Now the key works right here. The automatic lock's already unlocked and unlocked it for me, but it's frustrating sometimes because when you put a new harness, it like has to read it again, you know? So sometimes I can't unlock it with my key. I gotta go to the other side, which is good against fucking thieves because they can't pick it open at that point. They could break the window. It's gonna cause attention though. Let me see if this bad boy wants to go in. Did I put it the wrong way? No, I didn't, because the red side. Oh yeah, I did. So the red side's on this side. Put it, make it match up. Boom. Boom, got it all to work. And again, I would show you the radio, but I don't want to get copywritten. So I did put my speakers, everything's put back, which is a cool part. So all my speakers work. It sounds pretty freaking good. I'm like surprised for those speakers. I kind of left them around because I didn't think anything of them. Today we're gonna rewire this Titan window back so that way all my windows roll down. I did that. I fixed the lock, so now this unlocks. So the zip tie one I told you guys about, it works. So when it's locked, like it's open right now, right? But I lock it, okay? It's not open. Now, there we go. Opens. So I successfully did that. Doesn't matter if it temporarily works or what. Project's a project. I don't want to hear shit. It's my truck. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. But we are going to wire the Titan window about an hour. Let's see. I love God. And I had my wife was cleaning up the back or our garage, and I have two flags that I used to have. I don't know if I have any videos of that back then when I installed them. So that one, it says Jesus 2024 on it. Jesus 2024, but obviously it's 2025, so I didn't put that one back up, but I did put my other one back up. I bolted it in. It's old, you can tell. I gotta order another one, but it says Jesus is the answer. I used to have both of those flags on my truck, but I was able to put that stuff on, man. The light looks good. That's barely poking out. Let's see if this one's the same. I think this one's got to be in a little more. I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick, actually. I hate that my fucking truck smells like gas, bro. A little bit. It's starting to bug me. Let's see. I gotta get that tool quick. So this is how you adjust your headlights, in or out. You can adjust them two different ways. You can adjust them in or out, or up and down. So that's the cool part. But it's this little bolt right there that I gotta turn clockwise, so that way it starts to go in more. I gotta find my hand pliers. I know I just seen them right now somewhere. Let's see. These are from my truck, my car mats. Starting to feel like a car guy now. I've always tried to work on my cars. I just, I don't know. Well, that's another thing I gotta bolt on. Those things for the dog's thing. That's too hot though. I don't know if I want to do it right now. Maybe I'll do it next time. Like not hot like as in like for me to do it. Like hot as in like having the dogs back there. Oh, here's some. Okay, so get these. You can get these. You can come over here. You go down at that bolt I told you. You grab it. Let's see. I can do it one-handed. Are they? Yeah. You just turn it to the right. So last time I had my lady lift this up. Okay, that came out cool. So now you guys can see it clear as day. So you get this bolt. Yes, I'm breathing kind of loud. I always do because I have anxiety like a motherfucker. Let's see if it wants to go in. Let me set this down real quick. That's just so bad, bro.